Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So my name's Haley. I have been enrolled, today we're going to talk about like if you're interested in like going to an Aveda school and things like that. So if you're not really interested in that stuff or cosmetology in general, maybe don't watch this video. If you are, let me know any questions that you might have. You can comment on this video or my Instagram or anything like that. I'll leave my handles down below. Feel free to DM me, things like that. But I just kind of wanted to give like not a super long video, but like basically a video on why I decided to transfer to Douglas J Aveda Institute, which is located in Grand Rapids. For those of you that don't know like Aveda things, there's different types of Aveda schools, but they're generally done pretty similar. There's just certain things that they might incorporate depending on who it's with, you know. So Douglas J is a separate person than Aveda as a company, you know what I mean? So basically I'm not gonna get into like the whole like my past school stuff right now. I can make a separate video if you guys are like interested in that. But I was enrolled at Twin City Beauty College in St. Joseph, Michigan for a year. I got about 300, a little over 300 hours, closer to 350, somewhere between that. So for those of you that don't know, I don't know how like who would be watching this exactly. So basically the way cosmetology school is done is out of 1,500 hours, and then you graduate, you take state board, and you're licensed. So I had like 350 hours at that school. I was going there as a high school student. I was doing a CTE program, so I only went 10 hours a week. That's why I was there so long and didn't get that many hours. But during that process, basically I didn't learn anything. I didn't like the way that they ran the school. That's just my personal opinion, and no, it is not all more beauty schools. I know that. It's that specific one. So I took a leap of faith and decided to switch to Douglas J Aveda. It's like, to be honest with you, I almost dropped out the first day because I was like, this is the same exact curriculum as the school I was going to, so why am I going to a more expensive school? And I had to move out to come to this school and live on my own, and you know what I'm saying? And I'm about 2 weeks in now, and I'm so glad that I decided to stay and that I took the leap of faith. Basically the way that their system goes is you are in an intro class for 10 weeks, then you go to alpha, beta, gamma, so on and so forth until you finish your program. I'm pretty sure all of them are each 10 weeks long, so I'm about 2 weeks in. The first 10 weeks you are only in school Tuesday and Thursday. I'm talking just for my school. I don't know if it's the same for all of them. For me, and they said that they plan on keeping this for like ever. So a lot of it is online things that you would do in class anyway, so you might as well be at home doing it. So we only go in Tuesday and Thursday, and so you only go in Tuesday and Thursday, and then once you go to the next 10 weeks, you switch to being in Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. So my program, if you're going full-time, you go Tuesday through Saturday, and if you go part-time, you go Monday through Friday. So the Tuesday through Saturday crew, the morning crew, would be 8:45 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. And then if you go in the evening, I'm pretty sure it's 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. and you go Monday through Friday. So once I go into the next program, I'll be going Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and then after that you go full-time 5 days a week, which is normally more when you're getting on the floor and things like that. For me, I really enjoy, like, if I don't have to be there, I don't want to be there, meaning like I really enjoy the online work. It's just, I like that I can work at my own pace and I don't have to sit in the classroom all day waiting for other people to get done and so on. My biggest advice for someone that's interested in cosmetology, if you're unsure, try it, because I feel like when you go to school, it's a true telling thing, like whether you're gonna enjoy this as a career or not. Because for me, obviously I don't want to go to school, right? So I'm like, okay, you know, we're gonna do it, we're gonna go. So I go, and then once I'm there, I don't want to leave. which A, says something about the school, and B, says something about, like, as a person, whether it's, like, something you'd be interested in or not, because once I'm there and I'm working on something, I enjoy myself. Like, I truly am enjoying myself. And this way, when they have it like that, it's like slowly training your body to get used to the long days instead of just going full force 5 days a week, you know. But so that's kind of how they have it set up. I have an instructor. You switch instructors throughout the 10 weeks that you're there, you know what I mean? Or not 10 weeks, but like every 10 weeks that you're there. My instructor right now, you can tell, is an amazing teacher, and is more of like the kind of teacher, instead of saying, I don't like the way you're doing that, do it my way, is more like giving you the resources of how this person might do it and how he does it. And then you choose what works best for you, and if you find something better that works for you, then you can do that. It's not so black and white, and I really appreciate that, because I feel like I'm usually thinking outside of the box, and certain things work a lot better that they don't want me to do, you know? It's such an amazing program. The way that it works is you have to buy your kit, which I found for most places is around $2,000, give or take. And in your kit, you get everything. Like for mine, I was gonna do an unboxing video, but I really didn't want to lug the whole thing home. But it's like 2 curling irons, 2 flat irons, a whole bunch of brushes, combs, clips, mirrors, balayage boards, color bowls, color brushes. You get 5 mannequins, just a bunch of stuff. The biggest thing that I really liked, and the reason I wanted to transfer, is because I'm really into, like, I want to specialize in curly hair. For those of you that don't know, obviously you can't tell right now, my hair is curly wavy. So I want to learn how to work with my hair better, and I want to learn how to work with other kinds of hair. And they completely, like, I've only been in the class for 2 weeks, and I know so much more. They had a full class just about that. They teach straight hair and curly hair pretty equally, what I've experienced so far, compared to other schools. So if you're interested in learning about that kind of thing, I would highly recommend doing your research on whatever school you're trying to go to. So at the school I go to, I'm pretty sure there's the cosmetology program, which is what I'm in. There's the estiology program, which one of my friends was thinking about going into. I believe that's like 500 hours, something like that. And then there's, I believe, a massage class. I could be wrong though. You would have to watch another video on that. But they do have different class options. They also have different classes periodically throughout the year. So the way I did it was I graduated at the beginning of June, and June 15th was my class start date. So I was out here, I was ready to go. I've started, and just went for it. A lot of people that graduated in June are going in the August class, and then they have a November class, and so on. They add classes if they need to, if one's getting too full, which I really appreciate, because my class ended up only being like 15 people, and I thrive better in smaller classes because it's more individualized. There are certain things that you can do as far as like tuition and costs go. So they have a financial aid person that is extremely helpful. I'm so grateful that I was able to have those resources. But there's also like beautychangeslives.com, and this goes for pretty much any cosmetology school, I believe, if not all of them, where you can apply for scholarships through them, which I'm actually about to video after this. Basically it'll give you, like, you need to have photos to show, and then you do like a 3 to 5 minute video explaining the photos, and then they ask you 3 questions that you answer in the video, and you submit that, and you can get like up to $15,000 for one scholarship. So they have one that's $15,000. They tend to average between $3,500 and $5,000, somewhere between there. So that's a good resource regardless of where you're deciding to go. I didn't really like make notes for this video. I'm kind of just like talking off the top of my head, but the biggest thing is like I really enjoy doing this stuff. I've been doing it for a long time, like unlicensed, like just on my friends and stuff, not like, you know. but not like getting paid for it or anything. And I knew that I wanted to do this, and I used to do a lot of nails and a lot of makeup, and I'm just really excited to learn all that stuff. So they do teach like things like acrylic and stuff, but you do not perform acrylic nails on customers because Aveda is more of a natural company, so they're trying to thrive with that. They also teach you all Aveda products, so you have to, if you do want to learn other products, I don't assume, from what I've heard, it's not that hard. You just have to put your foot forward to do it. And they teach you all of their products, which is very helpful, so you know what to recommend to people and what you want to try yourself. And they have a good variety of products. And they have things for like if you straighten your hair all the time, or if you have curly hair, or if you have damaged hair, all of that. They also teach the newer things as far as like color goes and stuff. They'll teach you how to balayage, all of that stuff. It's just a really, so far from my experience, a great school, and I feel like in these last 2 weeks I've learned 4 times as much as I learned a whole year at the other school. Not trying to bash the other school. For some people it's okay, depending on what you want to go into. For me, I wanted to have the resources to do so many things, and they also give you resources for like if you want to go to the Chicago Hair Show, and they push those things out to you, but they don't push it on you. They want you to succeed, so you ask any question, great. They're there to answer it, you know, they're always just able to be there. So the thing that I really liked is if you don't have a device to work on, it's like $350 to get one of their iPads, and you get to keep it, which is really nice. So I went ahead and did that because I didn't have a device to work on. Also, dress code. It kind of sucks. I get it, but it kind of sucks. You wear plain black top, like no print, nothing. You wear black or blue jeans, no rips, no print, none of that. You wear black shoes. They cannot be sporty tennis shoes, and they cannot have any white on them at all whatsoever, at all. That's pretty much just push everything out. You can wear leggings if you want. You can wear like a hoodie or a crew neck, but you can't wear a hoodie or a crew neck on the floor. You can't have drink or food out on the floor, things like that. For those of you that don't know, the floor is like working on clients. You want to look up to par, especially when you're out there, but when you're just in the classroom, they're not as picky about things like sweatshirts and stuff. If you want something to cover up with, it has to be all black. The biggest thing for me that really sucks is it's $140 a month to park in the parking garage because they don't have their own parking, and there's a parking garage across the street. Street parking, you can only park 4 hours, and then you have to move your car. And there's one down the road that is just as expensive, so there's really not that many options. So it's $12 a day, and the one down the road is $15 a day. So it's very unfortunate. That's like my biggest complaint. But the thing that I liked is, like, I don't know if anyone, like, whoever's watching this has ever been in cosmetology school and is looking to transfer, or if they want to go to Aveda. The last school that I went to, they had like cheap drugstore makeup that was not taken care of. It was literally embarrassing. I did not want to work with it. It was bad. Not that drugstore makeup in general is bad, but like I use e.l.f. Okay, I love e.l.f. Their products are actually good and they're cheap. So why can't that school stock up on like e.l.f. stuff? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking like expired, like, you know. Aveda doesn't. We get to use their makeup, we get to use their products, we don't have to use the back shelf products. So that, I really appreciate that. They do teach you makeup, they teach you hair. Obviously for cosmetology it's primarily about hair because that's a more complex part of cosmetology, so it's mostly about hair, but you also do get experience with makeup and nails and things like that, which is very nice. You also in your kit get your own mannequin stand, just things like that, you know. And they give you they teach you a lot about business and how to work with social media to market properly to the people you're trying to market to. And that to me just like shows that they really want us to succeed. They also push you out if you don't have a salon into a good salon. They will give you those resources to get into a salon. They're not just gonna be like, okay, you graduated, you're done, you're out. If you need resources, if you need help, they have those ready and available for you. And I love that. I absolutely love that. There's other little things that, like, it's just different being Aveda certified versus like a different school, because they teach you certain things. Like, when your client is at the shampoo bowl and you shampooed them and you have conditioner sitting in their hair, you don't just walk away. That's a perfect time to give them a hand massage or something like that before you shampoo them. Like, you do gosh, I mess this up every time. It's a sensory kind of thing, so they'll put oils under your nose and have you close your eyes and you pick your favorite one, and then they give you a scalp massage with that, because the oil breaks up the so the oil breaks up the oil on your head and you get a better clean that way, you know? So anyways, I'm gonna keep this kind of on the shorter side. I know it's already been kind of a minute, so I'm going to end this video. I literally probably just talked so fast through all of that. But if anyone has any questions, feel free to DM me or follow me on social media if you want like more updated things with like this schooling and things like that. Feel free to hit the like button or the red subscribe button. I will see you all later. Peace.